Alex Eubank just announced he started taking steroids, and as suspected, he did it in the corniest way possible. Bro, you are taking the biggest shortcut of all time. You just placed yourself into the group of people that you hate.
Kind of putting people in their place a little bit. Sometimes I get sick of being like the bigger guy. Just know I'm feeling a little evil, feeling a little unstoppable. Alex Eubank, he hopped on gear, but it's like, dude, Alex, brother, you're just putting yourself on this pedestal of like trying to be perfect. You convince yourself of a lot of things that probably aren't true.
Just like me, man, you have everything you ever fucking want. Beautiful home, beautiful girl, good money, pay the bills, everything's good. What do you need that for? You're just being man to man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no one that can match me.
First question is, Alex, since you've started taking steroids, I hate when people say that, bro. It just sounds so much worse. Would you recommend your viewers or fans to use them too? No. So what I need you guys to understand, bro, please do not put me on the same pedestal as people blasting gear like the twins or like Sam Sulek. And I don't say that in a hateful way towards them. They are like actual legitimate bodybuilders. They gotta do that stuff, right? I'm doing TRT. Some people even argue that I'm doing a high dose TRT to start. I'm doing 200 milligrams a week for about 8 weeks. I'm gonna get my blood done. I'm gonna see where it puts my testosterone concentration in my bloodstream. You should, as like a natural human being, be in the range of like 500 to 1,000 or whatever at the age I'm at, like 21 to 24, right? I'm gonna see where it puts me at. Let's say it puts me at 1,500. That's a little bit higher than I would want. I'll dial it down and take 180 milligrams a week, right? To put me closer to that, 1,000 to 1,200 range is where I would want to be in my bloodstream, right? Which is not crazy at all. These guys who are on a bunch of gear at 4, 5, 6,000 nanograms per deciliter in the blood, that stuff's crazy. That is unhealthy, and you cannot sustain that for a long time. There's gonna be issues with that. So don't put me on the same pedestal as that. I'm never gonna tell people to take steroids. I never will say that. I always spoke against that. Blasting steroids in gear is extremely unhealthy, and I don't recommend that whatsoever. But if you have clinically low testosterone and you can actually get it prescribed from a doctor, I don't see that being an issue. After I posted the announcement of everything yesterday, there's been a lot of mixed feedback on, the announcement. One thing I also really want to say, bro, is I knew I was gonna get a lot of hate and whatnot, but I always knew once I ever did something that it was gonna be an issue versus if somebody else does it, it's usually not as big of an issue. I'm being open about everything, right? Y'all can hate me all you want, but I know so many people who don't announce at all what they're doing behind scenes. So I'm being completely transparent with y'all. I could have hidden it. So we're getting the Q&A. We got a bunch of questions here. I'm gonna try and pick some of the best ones out that I like. Oh, this is something different. Heard about Jeff and Mike drama? That was wild. I saw that video. That guy, I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what that guy was on, but I don't know the true full story behind it, but that shit was just unnecessary as hell. So shout out, I like Jeff. Jeff is dope. That Mike dude was on one, bro. You convinced me to hop on test too. That's not a question, bro. That's so dumb. I see people blaming me, saying that it's gonna be my fault if there's a whole generation of naturals now who choose to hop on tests. And that's just so, I'm done living my life for what y'all want me to do. I'm not doing that. I myself wanna be lean and feel better being lean. I'm sick of feeling like shit when I am lean. That's my decision, bro. And I actually was able to get it prescribed because I actually, in a sense, need it when I am lean. My test is not as high as it should be when I'm leaner. One thing I also wanted to address, the amount of people saying, bro, if you would have just bulked, you would have been fine. Bro, I don't take bodybuilding extremely seriously. I don't call it a bulk. The last year, I haven't tracked macros. If you follow my Snap, you see that I eat so much food. I've been in a surplus. I have not restricted calories. I have not dialed anything in really at all. I 100% don't call that bulking. I just call it being a normal human being. I don't call it a bodybuilding bulk. I 100% got bigger, and I definitely gained quite a bit of body fat during those processes. I just don't call it a legitimate planned bulk. I'm just living life, training hard, eating whatever I want. So I have had periods where I had a higher percentage body fat, and I have had periods where I had a low. I actually got my blood drawn a few months ago, and my natural test was at 900, right? And then I got it drawn later when I was at a leaner body fat, and I was at 350. So my stuff fluctuates a lot based on what my body fat percentage is. It's just how my body works. So I want to be at a lower body fat while feeling good. I have higher testosterone. I'm doing this so that I can feel better while being a decently 9 to 10% healthy body fat. I keep seeing people being like, oh, he's blasting gear. People said I'm taking the easy. I saw people saying he's taking the easy way out. I've been training 8 years naturally. 8 years naturally. I would understand that if I was training two or 3 years and then I took something. That I think is whack as hell, but I've been training 8 years, bro. Do you want to compete anytime soon? Personally, no. I don't see it in my future at the moment. If that changes, I'll let y'all know, but I don't have a crazy love for competitive bodybuilding. I love having an aesthetic physique for sure, but I don't care enough to like have to suffer like crazy. I don't care about competitive bodybuilding. It's not appealing to me at all. Are you going to up the dose? So again, I'm taking 200 milligrams a week of testosterone. I'm gonna get my blood drawn in 8 weeks. Once I see where it at, or how my receptors are receiving it, and what my concentration in my bloodstream is, I'll adjust accordingly. I am not gonna ever blast gear. I don't ever wanna do that for a numerous amount of reasons. So yeah. How will you prevent, here's a good question for that. How will you prevent the urge to take more gear? It's a slippery slope that's easy to fall down. Not for me, bro. I've already been extremely successful in multiple ways in life, and for me, I wanna live long and I wanna have a good life. I just wanna be healthy and feel good living life. I don't care about getting stupid bigger. Yeah, on the test, am I looking forward to gaining a little bit of size? Yeah. I'm not trying to be extremely big though. My goal, honestly, while taking all this, if I could add like 10 pounds of lean muscle mass over the course of the next year or two, I'm completely cool and content with that. If it's even less than that, that's cool too. Like I know I'll look better. My biggest thing is I just want to look and feel good while being lean. Like I've said so many times, I don't think that stuff, the steroid blasting, taking all these crazy cycles is not appealing to me. I want to keep my hair, I want to keep feeling healthy, I want to keep my skin healthy, I want to live long because I have gotten so much success at a young age. Why not live a long life with that success, being financially free and all that stuff? So I don't want to cut my life short or risk it at all. What's your favorite hobby you like to leave off social media because it's just for you to chill? I don't know, I kind of put everything on social media, but I mean, I like going to escape rooms. I love doing escape rooms and driving the cars, of course. Are you going to be changing up the routine now that you are taking small doses of TRT, or staying the same? So definitely changing up my routine a little bit. Now that I know my body's going to be more receptive to getting, a little bit more growth out of it and seeing some more change, I am looking forward to that. So my training is a little bit more dialed in than usual. I always have trained hard and kept it consistent 6 to 7 days a week in the gym, but now I'm definitely going to try and take it a little bit more, training a little bit more intensively, adding a little bit more volume and stuff like that in, just because I know my body's going to be able to recover a little bit better. So a little bit of a different routine, and I'm kind of dialing my diet a little bit more. I know that you can hold more water and whatnot when you are eating out a lot, which I tend to do a lot, so I am trying to eat a little bit cleaner. Do I feel a difference yet? So tomorrow will be 3 weeks into the 3 weeks since I started, right? So this is around the time when I should start feeling a little bit of a change. I would say so far in the gym and out of the gym, I do feel a little bit more aggressive, not in like a roid rage way, just more of a like, I feel more confident and aggressive. I don't know how to explain it. It's just more of a like feeling like I'm not second guessing things as much, and I'm being more authoritative with how my actions are. If that makes any sense at all, I would say I'm feeling a little bit more rested, even off of a little bit less sleep, and I'm not as sore. I am growing a little bit more body hair, I'm already finding out, which I kind of don't like. But yeah, that's all I noticed so far. Opinion on Colossians. All right, so I've been seeing a lot of Christians ask like, yo, like, don't you think you're doing something wrong by like harming your body? I don't think taking TRT at all is harming your body. In fact, I think it's more harmful in the long run to have like literally a very low level of testosterone. I don't think TRT is unhealthy at all. You're literally in a sense just replacing your natural production. Give or take, I am taking a little bit more than what my natural body was producing, right? I'll have a little bit more in my system, but I don't see that as being unhealthy, especially when you're getting everything monitored. I get everything in my body monitored more than your average person by a long shot. Because of all the connections I have and my sponsors and everything, I'm able to have the privilege to do that. So I don't think I'm harming my body anyway. In fact, I actually think I'm healthier than your average person from what I'm doing right now. The test shrunk your balls. No. So I'm taking HCG, which is gonna be something to help me keep my fertility up, and it will also keep my balls there, prevent the testicular atrophy that can happen when you take TRT and stuff like that. How long am I gonna stay on it? I plan on staying on it my whole life until I like go to have kids, and I'll do whatever protocol I gotta do to have kids and then get back on it. I'd rather live the rest of my life having a very high performing like life. I wanna feel amazing all the time until I'm dead. I don't want to like stay at a very low level and have it go lower as I get older and be dragging my ass my whole life. I want to live a good life with the years that I do have, so I want to perform at a really good level for my whole life. So yeah. How's my mood on steroids? Oh, I hate saying has my mood on TRT. I'm gonna say TRT. Some people might argue that what I'm taking isn't TRT, it's a higher level of TRT, but I'm seeing where it puts my bloodstream to start. So I'm gonna say TRT because that's really what it is, what I'm getting prescribed. My mood, I would say I am a little bit more confident, and like honestly, I waited a little bit before I even announced it because I knew once I was on it, I wouldn't give a shit about people talking shit about me as much because I knew that was gonna happen from me announcing it, and that definitely has helped. Like I really don't, bro, the amount of people that have been like saying, throwing my name around and talking, like I knew that shit was gonna happen, bro. To me, that shit's funny as hell. It's so comedy. Like I could give two shits about like, in a sense, like the fitness industry in general. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm doing me. I'm doing Alex Eubank. And the amount of people trying to make like content off of my name, that shit always baffles me. It's hilarious, bro. It's so hilarious that like, to me, honestly, it's like wow, like it makes me feel good about myself. The fact that people are able to use my name to get views or have to feel the need to speak on me almost is like wow, that makes me feel like damn, like it makes me feel good about myself, if that makes sense. The fact that I'm even like worthy enough for these people to give me that much attention, I'm like wow. Cause I just be doing me, bro. I just be living life. So if people find value in speaking on me and what I do in my life and my decisions, bro, that's sick. Y'all keep doing it. If anything, at the end of the day, it just helps me even more. So would I ever consider pumping tests up to 400 to 500? No. I don't want to have to take like estrogen stuff. What is it called? AIs. I don't want to worry about that. Feeling good now. If I have to lower my dose even, I will. But I'm cool where I'm at right now. People are asking if I've noticed any physical change. I would say maybe a little bit more like vascularity, maybe a tad bit more fuller. I think it's too soon really to say much. I also think the vascularity could be from the like 5 milligrams of Cialis I'm like taking every day, just so I have like really good blood flow and pumps. Okay, so for the Christians asking about the whole sex drive thing, I said in my last video, bro, what I didn't mean by that meaning like I'm gonna be going around like banging hella chick. I don't mean that. All I'm saying is I want to feel the effects that I would feel when I was like a brand new teenager, like feeling like a male, knowing that your testosterone's high because of the way that you feel, and that's a byproduct of how you feel. Obviously you have self-control to control that, right? But I want to feel all of that, right? Because then you feel like a high-performing male as you're supposed to at this age, right? And that's what I'm shooting for while being a lean, lower body fat. Someone said, why did you hop on? You're one of the best natties. Bro, again, if you want to like look up to me being natural, look up to every single video before the last one I uploaded, and that's all me natural, bro. Again, I'm not about to like live my whole entire life just trying to like please people on social media and just keep myself low-key like when I want to get lean, feeling like shit just for y'all's pleasure. Like I don't give a shit. I'm gonna live my life the way I want to live it. And if I want to take like TRT for the betterment of my health while being the way I want to be in a healthy way, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna document it, and I'm gonna be open with you and show it in the most respectful way possible. I don't care. I saw some people saying like, yo, you hopped on gear because you want other people in the industry to validate you, or you did it because of pressure. Bro, not at all. Like, yeah, my last video was like a cool like little demon arc thing, which I thought was so sick. It was a fire video. Bro, I'm doing this shit because I want to do it. I want to feel better. I don't care, honestly, like what somebody thinks about me doing it or my physique or whatnot. Again, I'm documenting this whole thing, be proving the haters wrong. I know I'm like saying I'm gonna prove the haters wrong. I'm gonna show you all that I have been natural my whole life, and you will see me get a better physique. You will see me look better, 100%. And I am excited for that, but don't expect me to be some motored up ass dude, like a Sam Sulek and Trend twin. I'm not taking stuff like that. I'm looking forward to my growth. I'm looking forward to this journey, and I hope y'all follow along with it as I continue to update y'all with the progress and whatnot. Go to Alex, shout out my sponsors, Rise, shout out Overtime for keeping me healthy on this whole entire thing, and Young and Light, the Black Friday drop, I'm going insane. This stuff drops, forgot what dates, these are popping up. The UFC drop is fire. And then if y'all wanna join, we have an Inner Circle Nashville meet. You guys wanna go apply for that, hop on a call with one of my team members, you can go join that. It's a cool group we're doing. I hop on calls with everybody and a bunch of cool, there's more stuff in that. If y'all are interested, click the link down below. Love y'all. If y'all have any more questions, feel free to hit me up. Again, if y'all spend as much, some people who are like hating about this whole thing, if y'all spend as much time that you spent talking, thinking about me, or hating on me on your own self-development, maybe you would go somewhere. All right, that's it. Love y'all. Until next time. Peace out.